Life-Changing Grace. And it's such a pleasure to have you at this new page, which is about our dream team. Oh, God is doing wonderful things in our lives, so wonderful things in our life. And we're starting off with the Staying Alive Homestead. This has got so much foundation that it's growing on. Ideas, just going out there. The main goal is for the children. The children's future today, for tomorrow, and making it seeing the victory already won. Helping the children out there that are homeless. It's a wonderful thing that we'll be doing. We'll even be joining up here in Citrus County in certain areas as well. And I want to keep a medium at this because the thing is that none of this could be possible. Sorry about the interruption, you guys. But anyway, the enemy's always trying to make interruptions and stuff like that and interfering with things. So I'm sorry about dropping you. That'd be a little nicer to bring down that light. So anyway, the Staying Alive Homestead Alliance. Okay, this is going to be embarking on a 3-year journey. It's a non-profit organization. And I apologize for what I'm fixing to say because I have other YouTube channels. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Life-Changing Grace. Sometimes because life-changing is a tag out there, so Life-Changing Grace, the channel. So anyway, I've learned technology. A part of cybersecurity to an extent. I have a background check and everything else, and it's in the process. Actually, right now, I just got a bunch of stuff in the mail. I'm so happy, and none of this could be possible without you. Without the internet and knowing the internet. I put awareness out there about how to do the internet. We will be having a video, and I'll probably put it at the end of here and let you know that especially with our children, the locators, the phones, the locator on our phone is to protect us. Children, okay, your apps when you are playing games with people and you're attached to them in their own homes, pretty neat to do that. You can play games and be in different places. You have to have your locator on for that. So, but the thing is when you're done doing that, turn your locator off. No sense in any apps that have the locator on it. Not even Facebook. There's no sense that anybody should have a locator on their app unless they're using their app for business and they're meeting up and they're, talking and discussing. It's neat to use that. So turn your locator on, get your location, and then you can turn it back off again. Okay, your house locator needs to stay on, kids. There's a reason why we have it that way. There's a reason they have good apps out there, because the elderly too, not just kids, the elderly out there, we need to know where they're at. Something might happen to them or they might get lost, and then they have these apps and then we have evil out there using the apps too. So we have to be smart at how we're going to do this. So I will apologize to all y'all that have a lot of respect for me out there. I love you guys so much. You know who I'm talking to. But here we go. This is point blank, and I've actually cut it in half because the thing is that if I was who I used to be, I'd be extremely nasty about this. Now, we're connecting. We're looking at each other. We're really, you're feeling the energy. Now I'm looking at you. This is my face. Eye to eye. This is my name, and I'm loving and okay. This is not my face. How many times I have dealt with this throughout my whole life, looking at my face and having a conversation, saying hello, and not. This is my face. Okay? Anyone, and I will say this again, there's a lot out there, it runs just like Facebook when it comes to YouTube. I can put you on a break, or I can totally block you. So any disrespectful comments down below about porn or anything like that, I have a sex video actually to show you guys just how much the Lord cares for every part in our life, including our sex life, and how the Spirit stays connected. And no matter how many years from the time that you've ever touched someone, maybe it's your first loved one, that's something that you never break. It's the one that that you really felt love with, and you always show that. And when you've shared bodies, when you've shared your two souls as one, okay, and I got a whole video on this on Life Changing Grace, the channel. So I'll put the link down below. Please subscribe if any of this resonates with you. Leave a comment down below. This is what I'm trying to also say. I will see your comments. Everybody else is not going to see them. I will see them first. So I have control of the channel. So any disrespect, there is no offense over here. But I am cleansing your blood off of my head and off of my shoulders. Okay, because if that's how you want to watch my videos, okay, and they are watching me and they don't even know what I'm saying. So anyway, and I do know that I'll be putting a lot of stuff out there about 3 different phones, Androids. I'm a pro at it, Androids. I can help you with anything. I'm making videos and I'm sending them all out to you. Some of the videos that I send you guys, okay, they're only sent to whom I send the videos to. And I'm trusting you with the videos. So respect what I'm sending you, okay, and don't be putting it all out there on the media. It doesn't matter. If I send you the clip and you try to clip it and put it in a certain area of the media, nobody will see it. That's when you see those little black writings that say someone took it down or it was blocked or something like that. Okay, so there's settings you can make these videos, okay, and only certain people see them. Okay, and I do that for a really good reason, because some of these videos that I have on certain things like insomnia is strictly, can be 3 hours. So I say that is 3 days. That's a 3-day course within 3 days of using a certain breathing technique. Okay, I'll leave the comments below, a short video. Okay, I'll put a link down below. But that and the credits to any of the music in my videos are down below. Okay, I should say that at the beginning. But anyway, I'm a hot mess, just like anyone else can be. So, and it's really neat because you'll have the link and you can see it. And I thank you for your likes and shares. You can see it, okay? So can the other people. Okay, but it will not be able to be shared on the media. Okay, I think it's super neat once you really know how to use these apps. Okay, and you can use them with safety, because we must train up our children to know about technology. Okay, it can serve you very well. It can serve us very, very well if we're using it properly. Okay, so all this paranoia out there. You know, I mean, the thing is that if you're not doing anything wrong anyway, then what's the reason to be scared about it? You know what I mean? So, once you know how to run it, and I will have my testimonies out there, because I did not know how to run it. Okay, I would go on dating sites, and I'd have my locators on all my dating sites. Everything that I posted out there was global. Anybody could use it. It's just like if anyone has that on, a location in any area, there's certain buttons that you can punch, and within a certain radius of where you're at, okay, this is neat too. But you have to keep a balance, because the thing is that is when you start meeting these people, and then you've met these people on the dating sites, or you met these people on Facebook, and then all of a sudden you're at a store, you're got family, you got children around you, and you're just going to a convenience store, and if anything like I am with the spirit, I'll make a turn or I'll go down a different way, and I don't know why I'm going there. Doesn't matter what I'm doing, driving or whatever. And I'll turn around and I'll change my patterns in my day or something like that. Or like I said, I must have turned around and forgot something in my car, and this person was behind me. When I turned around, He was right in front of me. I've seen him before. I knew exactly what site I met him on. I had been talking to him, and he was stalking me. And I had my grandchildren and children with me, or whatever the case may be. And that's the thing, is what we got to know how to recognize these things out there, because it can turn so tragic out there that you can lose your loved one. You can lose your children at a young age. Okay, some of us adults out there don't want to transition into this thing, this shifting, this technology. We're scared of it. So it's just scared. Or we don't know anything we don't know, we're scared of. We just don't know how it works. I know, I've been there. Okay, so putting the awareness out there and then coming together. Think about the whole world with this technology. Think about how many people that are on the world or in the world. Okay, think about that. There's not even if you needed to make sure it was clean and it was true and it was real and it, and the whistleblowers out there, way to go whistleblowers, yes, they're sacrificing their life for the truth out there. So anyway, I was just wanting to say that we got to keep it safe for our children. And if we don't train up our children, just like in the Bible, he's lurking around like a lion and he's after our seeds. Okay, and pretending or being scared of the technology that's out there, or even movies or anything out there, certain things, okay, staying away from them and being scared of them or not wanting to talk about it or anything like that is simply giving the devil the grounds, because he's using these things so that it will scare people, and then they really don't know. It's just like my daddy. My daddy is like, there's so much bad TV out there. And he did. There was one time I was watching True Blood, and he changed it. He changed it, the whole cable, so that I couldn't watch any shows at all. It was only Christian shows and stuff like that, which is fine. But being overprotective to your children out there that's in the house, and you know that bad stuff out there in the world, but being overprotective and sheltering them from what's out there only puts them in danger. Okay, yes, it's we have to keep a level of what we focus on, because when we start talking about something will show up, whether it be good or bad. So when we're talking about like abductions and people being kidnapped, or human trafficking and all that, the thing is that this is what we can't pretend it's not out. We gotta have that awareness out there. We gotta have the courage, and if we are scared, know that we can ask for courage, skills, and understanding from the Spirit. He will always deliver. He will always deliver us out of fear. He will always be there when I need him and I'm emotional, lots of times I don't even know why. I imagine the wings or pressure, because there is something about that. And I'm the same way. If I put pressure around me, I used to roll myself up in a blanket. I mean, literally, I'd roll. That's how my parents would do that. That's how my grandmother would do that. Or she held me a lot when I was young, because I was sick. I was pretty sick. So I couldn't hear, and they didn't know this till kindergarten. So that kind of like change, that does change things in a sense and in a way. So anyhow, with that being said, we cannot pretend that this stuff is not going on out there. Okay, and sheltering our children from what is out there. My mother, when it came to drugs or anything like that, in that sense, in that matter, there was a lot of things out there that she didn't want me to see, didn't want, she sheltered me a lot. She was, there's like 3 different types of parents that I list every now and then. I haven't talked about it in a while. Let me see. Helicopter parents, when that helicopter comes in and, it's just like, and some kids, they can't move. They can't breathe, and they're crawling out the windows. That's what I did. Or they're leaving in the middle of the night, and they're out there. And the thing is, and then some of these children are turning their locators off the phone. You know who I'm talking about? I love you, KK. Anyway, turning off those locators to your phone so that you can go to somebody else's house that you know that your parents said no. Okay? This is not funny to just do things sneaky like that just so you don't want to get in trouble. Something can happen to you out there. Okay? So let's be smart. Let's turn the locators off of our apps. Turn your locators on your phone. Something happens to you, too, and you dial 911, they don't know where you're at. Okay? So be smart and know where the thing is and be safe out there. Make good choices, y'all. Know where the enemy is. Grab a hold of it. Cast it into the flames. Get rid of it for good. Okay? Noticing an awareness that we've come from a certain place too, and that makes our pains and our wisdom. It makes the victory so. Because that's the thing too, is that our nations, every nation will come together, heaven on earth. Every nation will come together. It is our job to do this. And to do this, we have to forgive our ancestors that did wrong before us. They've all done and made bad choices. Okay? Or they didn't really know history. History matters out there, you guys. History gives us a chance to make the right choice now. So anyway, stay positive, stay encouraged in the Lord. The Lord will bring you through. Never give up, not ever, and punch through it. Just when you think that you just want to give up, just hold on just a little bit longer, punch a little bit through, a little bit harder. So anyway, until next time, God bless you so much. Bye-bye.